This is not a joke. Someone in your family, a person you care about deeply, has only 2 days left. Open this message right now to help save them. Listen carefully to what I'm saying. Do not scroll past this or turn away from it. There's someone close to you, someone you love very much, who is standing right on the edge of eternity. You have just 2 days to reach out to them in a special way. Watch this entire message until the very end, because if you stop now, you might miss the one important thing that could save their life and their soul forever. I'm warning you seriously. A person who is dear to your heart is in real danger. And it's not just any kind of danger. It's spiritual danger, the kind that threatens their whole life. I gave you this message because I know you are the type of person who cares enough to listen, who cares enough to do something about it, and who cares enough to pray. They are not completely without hope, but they are in the final moments where mercy is still available. You might not see everything I see. You might not hear everything I hear. But I hear the whispers of the enemy, those bad forces trying to fill their mind with lies. I see the pain they are keeping hidden from you and everyone else. I see the choices they are about to make that could change everything in a terrible way. But right now, you have the power to fight for them. Yes, that's right, you. I have given you the ability to pray. I have given you a voice to speak words of life and hope. I have given you direct access to the throne room in heaven, not just for your own needs, but for the people you love. And now, I'm calling on you to use that power. Comment 111 if you believe that I'm speaking straight to you in this moment. The enemy, that dark force, wants you to keep scrolling past this. He wants you to think that this message is too strong or too much like a drama. But the truth is, he's only saying that because he's afraid. He knows what will happen if you really listen and take this seriously. He knows that if you start praying right now, angels from heaven will be sent out immediately. He knows that if you lift up their name to me, all of heaven will start moving on their behalf. He knows that you are not without power. So, he tries to distract you, to make you feel numb, to keep you quiet. But you are not blind to this. You are not weak at all. You are not too late. You are here, reading this, because I put it in your path on purpose. You were born for moments like this, for this kind of spiritual fight. I want you to remember that I am not a God who tells lies. When I speak, it's always the truth. When I give a warning, it's because I love you. And when I call you to do something, it's not to scare you, it's to save someone. This is not a curse or something bad. This is a call for you to rise up and take action. I'm giving you a special assignment from heaven. The life of someone you care about can change completely because of what you do in the next 2 days. Don't sit there thinking, what can I possibly do? Because I have already filled your mouth with powerful words. I have already prepared your hands for this battle. I have already put my spirit inside you. And remember, the one who is in you is greater than any force in the world. I need you to take this seriously. I need you to be bold and courageous. Speak their name out loud, right where you are, in your room, in your car, wherever. Call their name before me. Stand in the gap for them, like a bridge between them and danger. Plead the blood of Jesus over their mind to protect their thoughts, over their body to keep them safe, over their spirit to bring them peace. Every attack that has been aimed at them is being revealed right now. Every hidden dark force in their life is being shaken up. Because when light comes in, darkness has no choice but to run away. You are the one carrying that light. You are the vessel I use for prayer and intercession. You are the person I chose to stand between life and death for them. You don't need to have the perfect words to pray. Just speak from your heart, and I will hear every bit of it. You don't need to be a preacher or a prophet. You don't need any special title. You just need to care deeply. You just need to believe in me. And you just need to pray, because I still answer prayers. I still work through faith. And I still bring dead things back to life, whether that's a dead dream, a dead relationship, or a dead spirit. That family member of yours is not out of my reach. I don't care how far they have wandered, how lost they seem, or how cold and distant they feel. My hand is never too short to save anyone. But I need you to act now. They are under an attack that you haven't fully seen yet. The signs are there, but maybe you've missed them or overlooked them. That silence from them wasn't just peace. It was a quiet cry for help. That distance between you wasn't just by chance. It was part of a spiritual war. That look in their eyes wasn't just from being tired. It was from deep torment inside. And I have seen all of it. I'm not asking you to save them all by yourself. I'm asking you to partner with me in this rescue mission. I am the healer who mends broken hearts. I am the deliverer who sets people free. But I use people like you to tear down strongholds, those invisible walls of pain and lies, and to build altars of prayer in their name. Like this video, if you refuse to let the enemy win this battle, I will not let them go without a fight, and neither should you. Cry out to me. Lay their name at my feet like an offering. Speak words of life over them, even when everything around them feels like death. I've seen you cry over them in private. I've seen you stay awake at night, worrying about what might happen. I've heard your quiet prayers when no one else was around. And now, I'm telling you that none of it was wasted. I am moving behind the scenes. I am shifting things in ways you can't see yet. I am fighting for them. But I need your faith to activate what I'm about to do. You might feel like you've been praying for so long and nothing has changed. But what if I told you that this very moment is the one that tips the scale in their favor? What if I told you that your next prayer will shake the very foundation of their difficult situation? What if I told you that angels are waiting right now, ready to be released by the sound of your voice? You were born for this purpose. I put my spirit in you for times like this. I gave you that deep love for them, not to break your heart, but to break the chains that are trying to hold them down. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. And you will see victory. Not just getting by. Not just a short moment of peace. I mean a real, lasting, miraculous turnaround. The kind that no one can explain except to say that God did it. But you must act right now. Don't wait until tomorrow. Don't push this off for later. Don't think that someone else will handle it. You are the someone. You are the voice they need. You are the prayer warrior they don't even know they have. This is not a joke. This is not a game. This is not meant to scare you, but to wake you up inside. You don't have time to hesitate or doubt. The clock is ticking, but my mercy is still flowing. My angels are still guarding them. My spirit is still speaking to their heart, and I have not given up on them. I have not given up on you either. Comment 222 if you trust that I can still turn this whole situation around. I am the God of the impossible things. I raised Lazarus from the dead after 4 days. I opened the eyes of people who were blind. I calmed a raging storm with just a word. And I can rescue your loved one from whatever they're facing. They are not too far gone. Their time is not over yet if you respond to this call right now. Call their name out loud. Pray without feeling ashamed. Cry if you need to let the tears flow. Yell if that's what it takes to get the words out. Just don't stay silent. Not now, when they need you the most. Not when eternity is knocking at the door. The battle over their life is happening right now, and I, the Lord your God, am calling on you to stand in the gap for them. Not tomorrow, not when it's more convenient. Right now, because they don't have much time left, but I've chosen you to fight for them. This is not a warning I give lightly or without reason. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. I see the end of things from the very start. And I'm telling you that without your prayer, without your voice crying out to me, something irreversible could happen. But do not be afraid, because fear does not come from me. I'm not asking you to carry this heavy burden all alone. I'm asking you to stand in faith so that I can carry it with you. You have more power in your words than you might realize. Your prayer isn't small or insignificant. Your cry isn't weak. It moves heaven itself. It breaks chains that hold people captive. And right now, that's exactly what is needed. Comment 333 to declare your faith in what I'm about to do. The one you're thinking about right now, that's them. The one whose name flashed in your mind as soon as you started reading this, that's the person this message is for. You know who they are. You've seen the changes in them. Maybe they've pulled away from you and others. Maybe they've stopped talking as much. Maybe their smile doesn't reach their eyes anymore, like it used to. I see what you can't see. I see what they're hiding from you and even from themselves. I see the pain, the confusion, the real danger they're in. And I need you to be the one who doesn't stay silent while they suffer in quiet. You don't need all the answers to make a difference. You don't need a fancy title or a big stage. You just need to care enough to believe that your prayer still has real weight, because it does. When you speak, demons tremble in fear. When you call on my name, darkness starts to shake and fall apart. When you declare my word over your loved ones, every curse and lie the enemy has spoken over them begins to crumble. I did not bring you this far in life to fail now. I did not wake up your spirit for no reason. You were born for this moment. I knew this time would come, and I knew I could trust you with it. Do not underestimate what I'm doing through this simple message. Even now, I am surrounding them with my protection. My angels are covering them from harm. My spirit is near them, whispering truth. But your words are like a key. You unlock more protection when you pray. You open up more grace when you speak. You build a wall of fire around them when you cover them in intercession and prayer. The next 48 hours matter more than you can imagine. The decisions they make, the voices they listen to, the temptations they face, your prayers will stand between them and any destruction. If you could see what I'm doing behind the scenes, you would never doubt again. I'm shifting things around. I'm canceling attacks that were planned. I'm touching their heart even as they sleep or go about their day. But your voice fuels the fight. Your obedience activates the rescue. You may feel powerless sometimes, but you are holding something more powerful than you can imagine. The authority I gave you in my name. I want you to speak life over them. Don't speak fear or doubt. Speak life. Speak healing. Speak protection. And speak like you know I'm listening, because I am. I know you've cried over this situation. I know you felt helpless watching someone you love slip away into depression, addiction, distance, confusion, or sin. I know you felt like no one understood how deeply it hurt you to watch them go through it. But I've seen every tear you shed. I've counted each one, and not a single one was wasted. I heard you. I felt your ache. And that's why I'm here right now, to let you know it's not too late. But you must act. You must pray like everything depends on it. Because in these 2 days, it does. Comment 555 if you believe I can do the impossible. There is power in unity. Don't pray alone if you can help it. Share this message with others. Call a friend who believes in me and pray together. Get others to agree with you in faith. Where 2 or more people gather in my name, I am right there with them. I will move. I will heal. I will restore. But you must believe. You must stop letting fear make your decisions. You must stop letting delay steal your chance to step in. This is a holy moment, and if you step into it with faith, you will see a miracle unfold before your eyes. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You've seen miracles in the Bible and thought they were just stories from long ago. But I'm still the same God today. I still raise the dead. I still part the sea. I still shut the mouths of lions. I still walk in fire with my people. And I will step into this situation if you let me. You may think they're too far gone. You may think their heart is too hard to change. But I hold every heart in my hand. I know how to reach them. I know how to soften them. I know how to interrupt their darkness with my light. And I will. But your prayer gives me the invitation to do it. Your authority is real. Your words are like spiritual weapons. You are not helpless. You are not watching from the sidelines. You are in the battle, whether you realize it or not. But you don't have to lose. You don't have to be afraid. You don't have to give up, because I fight with you. I go before you. I am the Lord of hosts, the God of armies. And when I rise to defend one of my own, no enemy can stand against me. No plan from hell can succeed. No curse can stick. No chain can remain unbroken. I am moving now. So rise up, my child. Speak, pray, declare. Don't just think about it. Do it. Walk around your house and call their name out loud. Open your Bible and read promises over them. Fast for them if you can. Intercede with all your heart for the next 2 days. Make them your main focus. Don't worry about other things right now. This is the call I'm giving you. This is the battle you were made to win. They may not even know how close they are to the edge. But I'm showing you because I trust you to help pull them back. The same way I sent prophets in the old days to warn people, I've sent this word to you. And just like those who listened saved nations, your obedience today could change the entire direction of someone's life. You have no idea how many generations will be touched if you respond. You're not just saving one person. You're saving a legacy. You're tearing down strongholds that have lasted for decades. You're ending cycles that have passed through family bloodlines. You're stopping what the enemy meant for destruction and turning it into deliverance. I didn't give you this word to burden you. I gave it to you because I knew you could handle it. I knew your heart would care. I knew your soul would listen. I knew your spirit would rise up. There's a reason you were the one who heard this, and not someone else in your family. You were appointed for this. I placed a mantle on your shoulders, not to break you, but to call you into authority. You may not feel ready, but I am with you, and when I am with you, you are more than ready. You are equipped. You are anointed for this. Comment 777 to stand in full faith that heaven is working through you. Let's not pretend this doesn't feel heavy. It does, and that's okay. What's happening is spiritual. The enemy wants to isolate you in this moment and make you feel like it's too much to carry. But let me remind you, the same Spirit that raised Jesus from the dead lives in you. You're not carrying this alone. I am lifting you. I am breathing through you. You have backup. All of heaven is standing at attention, ready to move at the sound of your voice. You just need to speak. You just need to act. They don't see it coming, but you do. And that's why this matters so much. The attacks have been quiet, subtle, hidden behind smiles, laughter, and silence. But underneath, there's been a spiritual assault brewing. It's been growing, pressing in, getting closer. And now, in the final hours, it is your prayer that will hold the line, your voice that will push it back, your praise that will shake the walls. Don't let numbness or routine stop you now. Don't let distractions steal your attention. Stay awake. Stay engaged. They are depending on you, even if they don't know it yet. You might feel like your prayers haven't worked before, but I want you to understand something very clearly. Every single one of your prayers has been stored. I never ignored them. I never tossed them aside. They are like incense before my throne, and when the time is right, they pour out like fire and light. This is that time. The lid is being lifted. The heavens are responding. You may not see the answer yet, but the breakthrough has already started. You're worried because they seem so far away from me, but I'm closer to them than you know. I've been speaking in their dreams. I've been stirring up their thoughts. I've been placing signs in front of them over and over again. They might not understand it yet, but my hand has not left them. Even in their rebellion, even in their pain, even in their silence, I have not walked away. But now I want to do more than surround them. I want to rescue them. And your prayer is the key. They need your voice to break the atmosphere. They need you to pray things they can't pray for themselves. They need you to believe in a future they can't see. They need you to remember who I am when they've forgotten. I have never changed. I am still the healer. I am still the restorer. I am still the deliverer. What I did for the blind, for the demon-possessed, for the broken-hearted, I will do again. This isn't ancient history. This is right now. Comment 999 if you trust that I'm already surrounding them. Do you want to know why the enemy has been fighting you so hard lately? Why you've been feeling tired, anxious, distracted, and confused? It's because of this. It's because of this exact moment. He knows what happens when a child of God wakes up. He knows what shakes the kingdom of darkness. your prayer, your praise, your boldness, your refusal to give up. He tried to exhaust you before you got here, but you made it anyway. You showed up. You're still here. And because you're here, his grip is slipping. This banned wealth signal was hidden in a government vault for over 70 years until now. It's a simple 9-word brain trigger used by elites to attract unlimited money while the rest of the world struggles. But the moment too many people see this, it could be deleted. Click the link in the description and comments before it's taken down forever. You are not just someone in their life. You are the intercessor. You are the wall. You are the one with spiritual eyes and a willing heart. You are the warrior, and you were made for this. You were not born to break. You were born to rise in moments like this. Do not forget who lives inside you, my spirit, my fire, my power. And when you call on me, I come. Not slowly, not weakly, but in power, in force, in glory. This is not just a moment. It's a battlefield, and you are not alone. Think about how much they mean to you. Think about every memory, every conversation, every time you laughed together, every moment you cried for them. Now take all of that love and let it fuel your fight. Let it become your fire. You are not helpless. You are heard. Every tear you've cried is sacred to me. I have collected each one, and I promise you they will not be wasted. I will use them. I will respond to them. I will move. Now lift their name. Speak it again. Say it out loud wherever you are. Break the silence with power. There is something holy happening in the spirit as you do. Chains are breaking. Blind eyes are opening. Demons are backing off. Hope is being born again. This is not you hoping for change. This is you activating it. I gave you this moment to make a stand, and I am standing with you. There is still time, but there's not much. The clock is not just ticking, it's racing, and every moment counts. These next 2 days are more than just hours. They're a battleground for one soul I love, one soul you love. You might wonder why this feels so intense, why the urgency is so strong. It's because spiritual battles rarely make announcements. They don't show up with sirens or big signs. They move quietly, slowly, and then suddenly. But I see the build-up. I see the hidden things. I see the weight pressing down on your loved one. I see the temptation forming like a trap. And I'm alerting you now, not later, because later might be too late. I don't give warnings without purpose. This is not fear. This is preparation. This is mercy dressed as urgency. Comment 1010 if you're choosing to act in faith and not delay. Some things can be delayed and still be okay. This is not one of those things. Their life, physically, spiritually, emotionally, is reaching a tipping point, and I've chosen you to hold them up while they don't have the strength. You may think you're not the right person. You may think someone else is more equipped, but I've looked across your whole family, and I chose you. Not because you're the loudest or the strongest, but because you have the heart that listens. You have the spirit that moves when I speak, and that's all I need. They might be pretending everything's fine. They might be laughing with friends or posting pictures like life is good. But I see deeper. I see the fear they carry when the lights are off. I see the lies whispered in their mind. I see the wounds from their past that haven't healed. And I see how close they are to making a decision that would change everything. I'm asking you to be the one who doesn't look away. Be the one who lifts their name to heaven when no one else does. Be the one who stands in the gap. This is what it means to love like Christ. Not just when it's easy, not just when it's convenient, but when it's heavy, when it's spiritual, when it's urgent. That's the kind of love I've poured into your heart. That's the kind of love that transforms lives. That's the kind of love that mirrors me. You are not alone in this fight. I am moving with you. And when I move, nothing stays the same. Do not underestimate what I can do in 48 hours. I created the earth in 6 days. I split the sea in a moment. I shut the lion's mouth in the dark of night. I raised Jesus on the 3rd day. I don't need a lot of time. I need access. And when you pray, you give me access. You open the door. You say, "Come in, Lord, take over." And I do. But you must say it. You must pray it. You must believe it. Comment 1515 to declare full trust in my timing and my power. Don't just think about praying. Do it. Set aside time. Speak their name over and over. Anoint your home if you can. Lay your hands on their photo. Walk through your house and speak my promises out loud. Get loud if you must. Whisper if you can't. But whatever you do, don't stay silent. Don't say they'll be fine on their own. Don't assume someone else is praying. You are the one I called, and I will answer. Not because you're perfect, but because you're mine. You are covered in grace. You are surrounded by angels. You are guided by my Spirit. And when you move in obedience, all of heaven moves with you. Every word you speak is amplified in the Spirit. Every prayer you release is backed by the full force of the kingdom. I do not ignore faith. I do not turn away from love. And you are filled with both. You may not feel like your voice is strong, but it is. Your voice carries weight in the Spirit. Your words tear down walls. Your praise shakes foundations. When you speak life over them, darkness can't stay. When you speak healing, sickness has to bow. When you call their name before me, I surround them with angels. This is not imagination. This is truth. This is spiritual law. And you are walking in it right now. So, do not stop. Do not slow down. Keep pressing in. This isn't a one-time prayer. This is a 2-day war for their soul. Yes, it's heavy. Yes, it's intense. But I will give you strength. I will refresh you as you pray. I will hold you as you fight. You won't burn out. You won't break down. Because I am your source. I am your fuel. And I am your Father. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes. And the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. I love them more than you ever could. And that's saying something, because I know how deeply you love them. I formed them. I know their every thought, every fear, every wound. I know what they've been through and what they're hiding. I know where the pain started. I know where the chains are, and I know how to set them free. But I want you to be part of that freedom. I want you to see with your own eyes the miracle that prayer can bring. This is not just about saving a moment. It's about redeeming a life. Imagine who they could become if they're set free. Imagine the joy, the peace, the purpose waiting on the other side of this breakthrough. You're not just praying for survival. You're praying for destiny. You're pulling their future out of the fire. You're stopping what was meant for destruction and exchanging it for restoration. That's what this is. You don't need to know what comes next. Just trust me with what's now. I will guide you one step at a time. Just don't let go. Don't give in. Don't assume this will sort itself out. I'm calling you because they need you right now. Not later. Not next week. Now. You're their covering. You're their prayer shield. You're the one who will help carry them through this. They are for you because you carry something inside you that hell is afraid of. You carry love, faith, and authority. And right now, your obedience is creating a pathway for someone close to you to survive what the enemy planned to destroy them with. This isn't just a feeling. It's a spiritual assignment. I'm not speaking vaguely. I'm not hinting. I am saying clearly again. Someone in your family is closer to danger than you know. 2 days. That's what you have. Not to panic, not to fear, but to respond with prayer, with love, with power. This is why your spirit feels stirred. That sense of urgency is not from stress. It's the sound of heaven calling you to action. Comment 1717 if you receive this assignment with a willing heart. The truth is, they may not listen to me right now. They may not open a Bible or whisper a prayer, but they will listen to you. They know your voice. They trust your care. And even when they don't show it, your love reaches places nothing else can. You might not think they're watching, but they are. You might not feel influential, but your life has been planting seeds in their soul for years. And now those seeds need water. Your tears are watering them. Your intercession is waking them up. Your faith is making room for the breakthrough. I'm already at work, but I've chosen to move through you. That's how I've always worked. I used Moses to part the sea. I used David to slay the giant. I used Esther to save her people. And I'm using you now, not because you're flawless, but because you're willing. You don't need perfection. You need faith. And you have it. Even in your trembling, your faith is strong. Even in your weakness, you're mighty when you stand in me. The spiritual battle around them has been fierce. You haven't even seen the half of it. But I have, and I've had enough. I'm ready to crush every plan set against them. I'm ready to cancel every lie spoken over them. I'm ready to break every curse that's followed them. But I need your prayers to agree with heaven. I need your voice to speak louder than the noise around them. I need your faith to stretch beyond what your eyes can see. Comment 1212 if you believe chains are already breaking. Do you remember what I did with the prodigal son? He walked away, wasted everything, ignored the love waiting for him. But when he turned back, even slightly, the father ran to him. That father didn't wait in anger. He ran in mercy. That's me. That's what I do. I run. I embrace. I restore. And I'm waiting to run to your loved one. I'm already preparing the robe. I'm already preparing the celebration. But you must pray them back into my arms. You may say, God, I've prayed before and nothing happened. But I say to you now, this is not like before. This is different. This is not routine. This is divine timing. You are in the center of a holy intersection. What you do right now can shift everything. Don't let discouragement silence you. Don't let your past experience define your current obedience. Just because you haven't seen results yet doesn't mean I wasn't working. Some miracles take time to grow roots before they bloom. Yours is about to bloom. You've worried about them. You've cried for them. You've even felt guilty wondering if you should have done more. But I'm not calling you to carry guilt. I'm calling you to carry power. What you do in these next 2 days is what matters most. You don't need to fix everything. You don't need to say the perfect words. Just pray. Just believe. Just intercede. Your love is stronger than you think. And when mixed with my spirit, it can move mountains. This moment is not just about saving them from danger. It's about pulling them into destiny. They were created for purpose. I shaped their life with meaning. They are not a mistake. Even with their struggles, their pain, their rebellion, they are still mine. And you are the bridge between where they are and where I've called them to be. Don't stop building that bridge. Every prayer is another stone laid. Every word of faith is another plank. And soon they will walk across it. The devil has tried to convince you that it's too late, that they're too lost, that they've made up their mind. But I am the God of resurrection. I bring dead things to life. I restore minds that seem too broken. I heal wounds that run deep. I make rivers in deserts and roads through the wilderness. You're not praying for something impossible. You're praying to the God who does the impossible every single day. Why are 55 countries using the same mysterious money script? Because a leaked research file just exposed a 9-word pattern that activates wealth-attracting pathways in the brain. Repeat it daily and watch money flow like water into your life. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. They might not say it, but deep down they want out. They want help. They want healing, but they don't know how to ask. That's why your prayers matter so much. You are asking for them. You are standing for them. And I hear every word, even the ones you can't say out loud, even the groans, even the tears. I hear it all. And I'm responding. So don't just pray once. Keep going for the next 2 days. Set time apart. Speak their name. Declare scriptures over their life. Anoint your hands with oil if you can and stretch them out in faith. Worship me in their place. Praise even when it hurts. You may not see results in the first hour, but you are breaking through layers. Every minute matters. Every cry matters. I have not forgotten them. I have not forgotten you. You're not just another voice to me. You're my child. You carry my heart. And because you care about them, I care about what you're crying out for. I'm not silent. I'm speaking through this moment. And I won't leave you without a response. That obedience is holy. That faith you are holding on to, even when it feels heavy, is what is keeping the door open for this miracle to happen. I am still speaking. I am still moving, and this moment is still sacred right now. Heaven is not silent. There is movement you cannot see. There are angels assigned to that person you carry in your mind. There is protection pressing back danger that tried to come near. All of this is happening because you chose to listen instead of turning away. Every minute you remain focused, every moment you keep your heart steady in me, you are strengthening the shield that stands around them. What you do in the unseen is shaping what will soon be seen. Comment, "Glory to God," to honor what He is already doing even before you see it. I know you are tired. I know this has weighed on you. I know the thought of someone you love being so close to danger makes your chest feel tight. But listen to me carefully. I would not have brought you this far just to leave you here. I am your strength. I am the one who holds you upright right now. When you feel like you cannot carry another thought, another prayer, another tear, I am the one carrying you. My presence is not distant from you. It is closer than your own breath. They are still here because of grace. They are still breathing because mercy has stepped in where destruction tried to rule. And I am allowing you to partner with me in the next step. This is a rescue not just of the body, but of the heart and soul. Something is shifting inside them. Even if they do not show it on the outside, deep inside something is breaking open. A hard wall is cracking. A false voice is being silenced. Light is seeping in. Do not stop believing now. This is not the moment to question, to doubt, or to assume nothing is happening. The enemy tries that lie right before a breakthrough. He tries to whisper that it is useless, that your prayers are echoes in an empty room, but they are not. They are thunder in the spirit. They are building pressure against everything that tried to hold your loved one captive. Sometimes the greatest miracles come in the quietest ways. Not with noise, not with visible signs at first, but with a gentle turn of the heart, a pause in destructive thoughts, a sudden moment of clarity, a tear that comes without explanation, a deep breath that feels different. These small signs are holy, and they are happening for the one you carry in your heart right now. You might soon notice a change in the way they speak or the way they look. You might feel a softening between you. You might sense a calm where there was only tension. When that happens, do not be surprised. That is the beginning of restoration. That is me answering you. That is the first breath of a new season rushing in. But you must keep guarding this moment with prayer. Guard it like a precious flame in the wind. Do not let doubt blow against it. Do not let fear touch it. Do not let negativity from others poison it. This is between you and me. This is holy work, and I am trusting you with it because I know you will not treat it lightly. Comment, Jesus is Lord, if you are standing firm in belief right now. The person you are praying for has been surrounded by confusion for a long time. They have heard too many voices telling them who they are and what they are worth. Some of those voices came from pain, some from trauma, some from the world, some from the enemy. But none of those voices are stronger than mine. And right now, my voice is rising higher. It is breaking through the noise. It is reminding them of who they really are. They were never meant for destruction. They were never meant to be consumed by darkness. They were created for light, purpose, love, and hope. Even if they forgot that, I did not. And because you remembered for them, because you stood in the gap when they could not, I am shifting their story. This is not just protection from danger. This is a turning point in their life. This is a moment that could change their path for years to come. They may not know it yet, but they will one day look back and realize that something unseen saved them, and you will know what that something was. It was prayer. It was obedience. It was divine intervention. You might be wondering what happens after the 2 days pass. You might ask yourself how you will know if your prayers worked. Do not worry about that now. Do not try to see tomorrow. Stay faithful in today. Leave the outcome to me. I am already working ahead of time. I already know the end of this. And my plans are filled with hope, not harm. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase just 9 words long that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It's already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Keep speaking life into their name. Keep declaring protection over their mind, their body, their spirit. Keep asking me to surround them, guide them, and pull them close to my heart. Each time you pray, the darkness loses more ground. Each time you speak my name, the enemy's grip weakens even more. And do not forget to guard your own heart while doing this. Do not let worry consume you. Do not let anxiety sit in your mind. I am watching over you too. I am protecting your peace. You are not sacrificing yourself for this. You are being strengthened through this. I will give you rest even in the middle of the battle. I will give you peace even while the storm is ending. This is holy ground you are standing on now. This is the place where life and death have met, and life will win. This is the place where sorrow is about to turn into rejoicing. This is the place where fear is being replaced by faith, and you are standing right in the middle of it. Everything you've poured out over the person you're standing in the gap for has reached me. Nothing has gone unnoticed. And now you're standing on the edge of something sacred. The weight you feel right now isn't just emotion. It's spiritual fire. It's the nearness of my presence. I am drawing close to you because you drew close to me. You answered when I called. And now I'm reminding you what you're doing in these 2 days is more powerful than you realize. This is not just about praying them through a hard time. This is about pulling them back from the edge of destruction, the edge of spiritual collapse, the edge of something they don't even recognize as a threat. But I see it, and that's why I warned you. Comment, He is faithful, if you're trusting me through the unseen battle. Let me tell you what you may not see. Your prayers are disrupting darkness. Every word of life you've spoken is breaking lies in their mind. Every declaration of hope is pushing back depression. Every cry for mercy is crushing temptation. Right now, the enemy is losing his grip. That person you love, the one who's been drifting, the one who's been acting like they're fine, they're not just surviving by chance. They are being kept by grace. My grace. And that grace is flowing because you've been faithful. Do not measure your impact by their response. Sometimes the people you fight hardest for show the least change at first. That's because the chains are deep. The wounds are layered, but I heal in steps. I peel back what's buried. I touch what's been hidden. I take my time, but I never waste it. Keep standing. Keep praying. What I've begun, I will finish. They are not too far gone. I need you to know that. No matter what you've seen, no matter how many bad choices they've made, no matter how cold or distant they've become, my arm is not too short to save. My grace reaches into the darkest corners. My love breaks through the thickest walls. And I have not given up. I am still knocking on the door of their heart. And I will keep knocking, but you keep believing. Your prayers are the sound of my knock echoing in their soul. Comment, Thank you, Jesus, if you believe restoration is already beginning. You've wondered, what if I fail them? What if I don't pray enough? What if I miss something? But I need you to release that pressure. This is not about your perfection. It's about your surrender. I'm not asking you to do my job. I'm asking you to do yours. To believe, to pray, to trust, to speak, to love. I'll take care of the rescue. I'll handle the transformation. I will perform the miracle, but your obedience opens the door for it to happen. This is a divine partnership. It's always been that way. I involve my people in my work because I want your heart to be part of the story. One day, when you look at that person and see the light in their eyes again, when you hear them say they're free, when you watch them become who I made them to be, you'll know you didn't just watch it happen. You fought for it. You believed for it. You prayed it into reality. And I did it through you. I know you're fighting in faith, but also fighting through fear. That's why I'm speaking this to your spirit again. Do not fear. I am with you. I am going before you. I am surrounding them. No weapon formed against them will prosper. I am the hedge of fire around them. I am the voice behind them calling them home. I am the peace they don't understand yet. And I am already in there tomorrow preparing the way. There may still be moments in these next hours where things feel quiet, where it seems like nothing is moving. Don't be deceived by silence. Just because you don't see movement doesn't mean there isn't warfare. Some of my greatest miracles begin in silence. Some of my strongest works happen in the stillness. So when the enemy whispers that it's too quiet, that nothing is changing, silence him with praise. Lift up my name. Praise me not because you see it yet, but because you trust that I am good. This kind of praise is powerful. It shakes foundations. It breaks chains. It invites me into the middle of the storm. And I never step in without bringing change. The atmosphere around your home is already shifting. The heaviness you've felt is lifting because praise has entered, because faith is rising, because you haven't let go. A neuroscientist says yes. A 9-word script long buried in government files can fire up a prehistoric brainwave that pulls money in faster. This breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Do not stop speaking life. Speak it when you wake up. Speak it when you lie down. Speak it in the quiet moments when doubt tries to creep in. Speak it over their name, over their future, over their calling. They are not just someone you love. They are someone I created with purpose. Someone who was meant to carry light, not darkness. Someone I destined for freedom. And I will not stop until they walk in it. You are doing holy work. Every prayer you pray is planting something eternal. Every time you refuse to give up, you are pulling heaven closer. You are not just changing a situation. You are shifting a soul. You are touching eternity. So keep going. Don't grow weary. I am refilling you even now. I am renewing your strength. I am pouring peace over your mind. I am breathing life into your spirit. And I am sending you signs. Not always dramatic, but always meaningful. Pay attention. You'll begin to see my fingerprints everywhere. In their words, in their eyes, in small moments that feel different. That's me. You've heard me say it already, but I need you to hear it again. There are only 2 days. That hasn't changed. But your obedience is changing what happens within those days. Every hour you hold on, every minute you lift up their name, every moment you push past fear and speak life instead of doubt, you are turning what was meant to destroy them into something that will be used to deliver them. I don't just save. I restore, I redeem, and I raise up what was once left for dead. Comment, He restores, if you believe I can turn this around completely. The person you love is being drawn into my presence, even if they don't recognize it yet. They may still be ignoring the signs. They may still be going through the motions, but something in them is starting to stir. Something is shifting beneath the surface. That's the result of your prayer. It's not obvious yet. It's not loud, but it's real and it's growing. You are standing between their pain and their purpose, between their confusion and their calling. And that is not a light thing. That is not something I entrust to just anyone. I gave it to you because you listen. You care. You don't give up. Your heart breaks for them in the same way mine does. And that's what makes you powerful. Not your strength, but your compassion. Your willingness to say yes even when it costs you comfort. You've been holding on to their name like a lifeline, whispering prayers in secret, hoping for a breakthrough. And I want you to know those prayers are seeds. Seeds of life, seeds of protection, seeds of deliverance. And I am watering them now. I am bringing sunlight. I am surrounding them with grace. The roots are growing deep, and the fruit will come in time. Comment, he never fails, if you believe your prayers are producing fruit even now. This battle may not be visible, but it is very real. There are forces that have tried to destroy that person's future, plans that were set in motion to pull them into darkness. But I stepped in. I called on you to stand. I asked you to speak. And now what the enemy meant for evil is being undone. Their path is not sealed in pain. I have not written them off. I still see the child I formed in the womb, the one with purpose, the one with gifts, the one who used to dream. I have not forgotten what I spoke over them, and you are helping me bring it back to life. Every time you declare they will live and not die, you are echoing the truth I wrote into their very breath. You don't need to be strong all the time. You just need to be willing. You just need to keep coming back to me, even when your words are few. Even when you can only cry. Even when all you can whisper is my name. I hear it and I respond. I don't ignore desperation that reaches out to me. I meet it with mercy. I meet it with miracles. I've walked with you through this from the very beginning, when you first felt something was wrong, when the weight in your spirit became too much to ignore, when you started feeling the pressure in your chest without knowing why. That was me alerting you. I was waking your spirit because I needed your faith to rise. And you responded. You haven't always known what to say, but that didn't stop you. You haven't always felt brave, but that didn't stop you. You haven't had perfect prayers, but you've had real ones. And that's what I'm drawn to. Not perfection, but honesty, sincerity, faith, even if it's trembling. These next hours still matter. Don't check out now. Don't think your part is done. There is still something sacred unfolding. The pressure you felt is proof that the battle is real. But don't confuse pressure with defeat. You are not losing. You are pressing through. That heaviness you feel is not a sign to give up. It's a sign to keep praying. I know it's hard. I know you've cried more in these last few hours than you have in months. I know it's been lonely. But you are not alone. I am with you. My spirit is resting on you. And there are angels around you helping carry your prayers. You are not praying into the air. You are praying into the very ear of heaven. And I will respond. I will answer. I will show you that I am faithful. I will show you that I never forget the ones who fight for others in secret. You will see the day they walk free. You will hear the words, I feel different. You will see the moment when their eyes light up again. You will witness the power of a God who rescues in the darkest hour. Could your brain be the reason you're still broke? Scientists just confirmed a 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious may be blocking money from your life. But now you can reverse it. Say these 9 words and wealth starts to follow you starting today. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. So don't stop now. Keep going. Keep pushing. You are closer to the breakthrough than you realize. And when it comes, it won't just be a rescue. It will be a testimony. A story of how prayer broke chains. How love broke through walls. How faith interrupted destruction. And how a person chosen and trusted by me dared to believe that 2 days could change everything. There's something happening that you can't fully see right now, but in the spirit, it's like a storm is starting to break apart. What once looked thick and unmoving is beginning to split open. There's a light piercing through. A shift, a moment where what seemed impossible starts to give way to the supernatural. I am behind that. Your prayers have pushed through the thickest part of the battle. Don't stop now. You've already broken the surface. Keep pressing. This is the part where many walk away, but not you. You were made for this part. Comment, "Victory is coming," if you feel the shift taking place even without seeing the full picture. You may not hear the chains fall, but they are. You may not feel the weight lifting from your loved one, but it is. You may not see them change their mind or turn back to me yet, but they are being pulled. Pulled by grace, pulled by mercy, pulled by the power of your faith. You've partnered with heaven in ways that are moving mountains. Do not underestimate how much power lives in the simple choice to believe. You've done more in these hours than you realize. You've changed atmospheres. You've blocked plans of destruction. You've stood between the enemy and someone too weak to fight for themselves. That is what love looks like. That is what it means to be chosen. You didn't turn away when it got heavy. You didn't give up when it got quiet. And because of that, I'm pouring more strength into you now. And so, as these 2 days come to a close, hold on to the promise that I am faithful. The rescue has begun, the chains are broken, and the light will prevail. Trust in me, for I have heard every prayer, and the miracle is unfolding even now. If this message has touched your heart in any way, if it made your spirit stir, brought tears to your eyes, or lit a fresh fire in your prayer life, I'm asking you right now to do 3 simple things that will help this urgent word reach many more families who desperately need it. First, please hit the like button so this video can be shown to more people who are one prayer away from a miracle. Second, subscribe and turn on the little bell so you never miss another warning, another promise, or another moment when God wants to speak directly to you. And third, if the Lord has truly used this word to speak to you, if it felt like heaven itself was talking straight to your situation, please consider sending a super thanks, any amount from $2 all the way up to $100, as a seed of gratitude and as a way to partner with what God is doing through this channel. Every single super thanks, whether it's $2, $10, $50, or even $100, is a powerful declaration of faith that says, I believe God is moving here, and I want to help save more lives and more souls. To every beautiful soul who has already sent a super thanks in the past, thank you from the deepest part of my heart. Your names are written in heaven, and your reward is already on the way. God sees every sacrifice, every act of obedience, and He is blessing you abundantly even now. Thank you for standing with me, for praying with me, and for helping carry these urgent messages of hope and rescue to the world. Keep praying, keep believing, keep fighting the good fight, because victory is coming, and it's coming soon. I love you, God loves you even more, and I'll see you in the next word from the Lord.